Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope all is well on this April 2nd, 2024. And today we I want to talk to you on on this podcast about you've taken you as far as you can. And the reason why I want to speak on this is because I know from observing and from talking to others, I know that we have we're so hard on ourselves, but I want to just talk to you about not being hard on yourself. G- getting 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 you to accept the fact that you have so much to offer the world. You have so much to offer others. You have so you have so much that we're missing out on because you are not stepping into your greatness of what you have for us. And I'm speaking of your gifts and your talents, whatever, your business, whatever it is that you know that you have for the rest of the world. Now, from the aspect of talking about business, I want you to just take an inventory of what you have, what you've accomplished in life so far. We talk about our accolades and what we've accomplished for others, meaning other businesses and other companies and our job and our careers. And we love to we impress people with about the degrees we have, what we, you know, sorority we're in, clubs we're in, organizations we're affiliated with, but what about what's on the horizon for you, your total next level? Not something that you've been identified with or you've been identified by someone else giving you a title because they've given a description of something that is important. And it may not be important to you in a sense, but because everybody else is involved and everybody else is doing it, we we are the we're on the we think the fear of missing out. We always have a fear of missing out on something. But where has that really gotten you? Has that gotten you where you want to be? Has that gotten you in the place of accomplishing and achieving the things that you were really made to do and that you're good at and nobody else can do them but you, and nobody has that suave and nobody has that little, that little to it like you do? Well, it's time for you to do a reality check. And hey, I've been there. I've been there, done that. What I'm talking to you about is nothing that I have not done for myself. I'm so in love to where God is taking me. And I was just talking to someone earlier and I was looking back over some things. I was looking for some dates for something and I was just looking back over my life and I was just saying that, man, I looked and said, darn, I went through this. And she said, "You know what, Sandy? Some everybody couldn't have taken what you've taken. You know some people that have gone through similar things as such as you, they have it broke them, it caused them to be in places that they didn't want to be mentally, physically, and their life is now a wreck because of it, because they didn't have the I guess the toughness or the strength to make it through. My heart goes out to anyone that didn't make it through their storms in life. But all I want to say to you is you taking you as far as you can. And please, if you have to go to therapy, go to counseling, get the help, get on your knees and pray more, fast, whatever it is, do it. Do it. It's going to make a difference in your life. It really will. And don't worry about what others are out there saying about you and what you're doing in your next level. Don't even worry about that because you're in the place where you need to be to get to where God and your purpose is meeting you. Your purpose is knocking on your door, waiting on you to just come on and grab it and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Do something with me." No, it really, really, people. So, in the midst of it all, and I'm not going to sit here and quote scriptures to you this morning. I just want to just kind of talk to you. And I'm going to be back on live later on today because I got to start, get into talking about the list that I gave some of you that listened to the video that I did yesterday about high income making income making projects and things that you can do for his business or starting a business, or whether it's going to be young person that may have opt out of going to college, 4 year school, and they want to just do something, they just want their own business or whatever. I was going to share some of those with you and break them down a little bit deeper on how they can benefit, the one, and then they can possibly make a career out of them. But that's what we'll talk about later on today. I will probably come on sometimes after, I know it'll be after 12 Eastern Standard Time anyway. So just look for that video if you're hearing this on the replay. And here again, you know, I know that the world is changing. Things are not the way we once saw them, 10 years ago. And I know you don't want to be in that place where you probably, some of you 10 years ago, and maybe some of you listening, it may be that was the best time of your life and now things have shifted. But I do know this: every decision we make, we should be making it to be better here in life. Every decision, every decision. So if you are not going to that higher height I'm here to tell you that you deserve, that you are capable and you're able to do, I'm here to tell you, you got so much more in you that we need to hear, see, and experience on a positive energy note. We really do. We have You have so much to give us. And it's a shame if you're not doing it. But if you are, hey, I'm celebrating and congratulating you for taking that time to be the best that you can be for us that need what your gifts and your talents that you have. So I I look at the journey in life. I can only speak for my journey in a lot of sense. I can only say that I thank God for the journey. Yeah, you ever heard the song, the gospel song? It says, I wouldn't take nothing from my journey right now. I feel that way. I wouldn't take nothing from my journey because it's made me into a better person. It's made me to the person that I am today. It's a way you can experience the best of me. Because hey, I at one time in my life I was very hot-headed, hot-tempered. I I'm still kind of like, I don't I can say, yeah, I'm very selective of who I have in my inner circle. I must say that. I'm very selective of who I let in my space. And it's not that because I'm not saying I don't trust people. It's not that. It's sometimes you have to use wisdom in everything, in every walk of life that you take. You have to use wisdom. And in that using wisdom, you have to move a little differently than the status quo and in the world. Wisdom is not for everybody to understand. For instance, somebody can say, well, why are they doing that? Why are they doing this? That ain't for you to question. That's not for you to understand. So when you have taken yourself as far as you can take yourself, do something that's out of the ordinary, something extraordinary, something that, hey, it's, if you're hearing from that inner voice, if you're hearing from God, or if you're hearing from, whatever you're having your relationship with, or your inner spirit man, whatever, or the however, whoever you go to for your spiritual guidance. I can't tell you how to get yours, your relief in life. But I just tell you that my higher power is God. And however you get there and however be in tune and give out the positive energy that we so all need to sprinkle out over the world, then you do that. But it's all about being positive people. It really is. So anyway, I think that's all I want to just kind of talk to you about. And just tell you've taken you as far as you can. So let's get out of your own way and let your light shine for everybody that's involved, that need to experience what gifts and talents that you have. Just let everybody experience them and get out your own way and do the work that need to be done. Whether it's promoting your business, promoting your personal, experience with those that may need it. And you know what, y'all, our young people really need us right about now. They need us in a way more than ever before. And you know why? Because some of them may not like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Some of them may not have had good parenting. Some of them may not have had a parent. They might have had a parent that was their friend. Some of them may have had a parent, some of it may have been in, abusive households and a lot of other things that's going on that's negative that is causing them to be in the place, in the space that they are now. Then the violence that they implement now is because that they were pretty much raising themselves. They need structure, they need guidance, they need discipline, they need the whole nine. I didn't play with mine when they were coming up. And now they kind of, I hope they thank me. At least they say they do. But I was a tough cookie with mine. They was like, Mom, you can get mad with me all you want to, but let me tell you, this world gonna chew you up and spit you out. And Mama is not going to be responsible for all of the negative things. And so I wanted to, help them with that mental toughness. And I think I kind of kept going with it, meaning just in other areas of my life. I'm a little tough cookie. I must say I'm a little toughy out there. I have zero tolerance for foolishness. That's for sure. And you want to get cut off from me? Play with me. Play with me. I'm a real one. I don't play with people, and I don't play with my energy. I don't play with my emotions. I don't play with because I work on giving people the best of me, and I definitely deserve the best of you when I give it to you in that format. Okay. In that format. So, you know, life can be tricky. Life can, it's funny. It's so funny. We have to work at this thing every day, people. Every day of our lives, we have to work. And that's the first, you know what? That's the first thing towards us accomplishing and doing everything we set out to be. Hey, pushing our dreams and living our dreams and continuing to be in our dreams. And, we are. Uh, have them manifest for us in our life, have them come to pass, pray and ask God for things and making sure that we're on the up and up, you know, uh, making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do in the process, that kind of thing. So anyway, but alrighty, I have talked enough this morning, but I'll be back later because I got to do it live. So I got some things to do. I got to get all freshen up here and dude it up and get in the swing of things for today. And if you are listening to the replay, I thank you for being here. I just wanted to just give you this little podcast this morning and just talk about you've taken you as far as you can. So just let it flow, let it go and let it flow so where you can live life. You can live that abundant life that you were created to live. You can live that abundant life. You can have everything in harmony and peaceful and blissful or whatever. However you want to use the words you want to use for your life, and everything else will come to pass. You know what? I'm gonna say this right here, and I'm gonna go. You won't be afraid of things that you've been afraid of. To challenge things that you've been afraid of to challenge you. Once you do this, I'm telling you from experience, y'all, you will be so different. You would love the new you. You would love the space and the place where you are. You'll be comfortable. This is the main one here. You'll be comfortable in your own skin. See, a lot of us are not comfortable in our own skin. That's why there's the judgment, there's the backbiting, there's the stabbing in the back, there's the talking about others, there's the, there's the putting down of other people because we're not comfortable in our own skin. I had a friend of mine, she said her husband used to say this. She said her husband would say, it takes 365 days to mind my business. And the other 300, it takes 365 days to mind my business. And the 365 days basically to leave everybody else's alone. That was a bar. That's a powerful statement. Yeah, she said, he said by the time I'm handling me and handling all the things that I need to handle, just think about it, y'all. We have so much throughout the day to do. We don't have time to be in anybody else's way but to give them the best of us. And I think that's where a lot of cheating and a lot of infidelity and all this other stuff. Because think about it. If we're out here doing all this old negative stuff, that's telling a lot about us. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been there before in my life when I didn't love me, man. I was like, you know what? I didn't make the right decisions, didn't make the right choices. I'm like, hey, none of us are perfect. None of us have room to put anybody else down. But if we take those 365 days this year, we had 360. We're gonna have 366, right? Because this is a leap year for us. Guess what? You ain't got time for nothing else, and nothing else is gonna get in your way. You don't have time for nothing else, and nothing else will get in your way. So once you do that, then you'll see your life elevating and going to the next level and going to the next level. Now, with that being said, I'm getting ready to get off of here, and I'll see y'all later live. I will be live. It will be probably be between 1 and 2 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're listening at this before I get on, please join me on any of my social media platforms. I'm going to try to do Instagram today too. I'm going to probably put it up. Sometimes my other phone, I might just get my iPad out and do it that way. Because I'm going to continue talking about the businesses, this high income businesses, and I'm going to break them down a little bit. And I'm going to also, if some of you are interested, I will be creating classes for those. And you can you can purchase the whole class, and it'll give you step by step how to do this, because I'm going to talk about it. I'll talk about them a little bit more today. I gave a list of them yesterday, but I want to do a little more of a deep dive today between 1 and 2. It possibly might be by 1:30, because I got to go ahead and finish getting my hair together, because I got to curl it up, because I am going to a comedy show tonight. I'm going to a local comedy show tonight. Yeah, on a Tuesday night. So I'm gonna see what's going on. Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to get this office stuff done a little bit in advance today. And so, sometimes, hey, we all need to wind down. We need to get away from the monotony of the same things over and over and over again. But at the same time, now I'm not neglecting the responsibilities in my business. But sometimes we can just put on our calendar a little stretch out a little few hours of some good time, some little time to downsize or whatever. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a blessed one, okay? And see you later live, okay? Have a good morning. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.